Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 15th episode of Futari wa Precure. I'm not sure why I held up two hands as if that adds up to 15, because it really doesn't. But last episode, two of our characters whose names I have written down because I'm not going to remember them off the top of my head, Kyoko and Natsuko, got the brilliant idea in their heads to pretend to be Precurers, you know? That sounds all well and good until the enemy exploits that to harm the real Precurers, and they just become very much a liability. Like they made everything more difficult, and they didn't even learn the lesson at the end of the episode. They continued to do it. So yeah, that's those two for you. And we got more of our Shiho girl, you know, the triple word girl. Like we got plenty of her last episode. Well, I mean, it was only, I guess saying plenty is a bit overselling it, but we got her doing her thing a lot in a small amount of screen time that she had. I think that's the best way I can phrase what I was trying to say. But anyway, we're here for this episode, so let's get into it. So, I'm gonna do that now. 3, 2, 1, play. That sounds great. Let's do that. She did it again. Is she? Okay, that sounds like it's pretty nice. But does this mean our Precure is going to be separated? Going on different vacations? Because that could be a problem. Oh, maybe we are going to the same place. It's possible. She is. Q booty Q booty Q booty Q booty T de Q Futari wa. You know what's kind of funny is that Natsuko actually is wearing the Precure outfit in her profile picture on MyAnimeLIst, so you know that could be a bit of a spoiler, but I guess nobody really cares too much. It's just a good thing that I never looked that closely at that picture before. Or best, my best. Nante mechanai. Pooty Q pooty Q pooty Q pooty Q pooty T de Q Futari wa. Q pooty Q We are Precure. So are we out there already on our vacation? And is he walking backwards? Definitely could use a vacation from all our hard work. Yeah, you never know what they're gonna do. I'm glad she's aware of that, at least. I feel a little bit better. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I mean... Okay, sure, why not? Oh. Well, I guess we were misled. Hello, sir. Poor Nagisa. Getting tricked. Little bit. You are a scary old man. And yeah, we indeed went to the same place. That's what I thought. It's like we're destined to be together. Yes. I'm a little bit less surprised than she is. But this is for the best. If you guys got a tattoo and separated, that'd be pretty bad. There's no trouble at all. Yeah, I bet. Oh, that's pretty cute. She talks about her. Really? I'm guessing that dream never came true. God, what? Jesus, man. The cringe was real there. Just can't believe he said that. Yeah, I mean, pretty good video for sure. You are very creepy, you know that? Yeah, that'd be great. I love how the families are interacting. We would. I'm sure we would, right? Right, Honoka? Yeah, she wouldn't say no. Of course, he likes Honoka too, so... Akko got a, yeah. I definitely picked up on that. This kid. Kid not exactly subtle about it. Yeah, but you don't have to live with him, so... A little bit. Almost as if somebody was orchestrating this whole thing, like a writer. They're definitely gonna show up eventually, but oh shit! Whoa, 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 whoa. I really didn't expect that. Wow, that caught me off guard. That was straight up poisoning in a freaking drawer. What just happened? I wasn't ready for that really caught me off guard. I'm kind of speechless. I'm just gonna be quiet now. But I was gonna say that, you know, they don't show up until like halfway through the episode. Like I was in the middle of that thought when that happened. But I could just... And they opened a drawer and she was just right there. But anyway, I gotta pay attention now, so... So confirmed to be poison he's doing, them being here together. I guess that's pretty much confirms that, right? We spoil those two. Oh wow, no kidding, that is... Wow. Oh man, if I hadn't just eaten, I would be pretty hungry right now. The Legend of the Lake. You have my attention. Please continue. Oh, wow. Okay. I guess that happens, sure. Okay, that is an interesting story. So are we gonna visit the tree? Monica likes it. Worth a try, I suppose. Nope. Other customers, yeah. But? Why is there a but? Hey, she meant Honoka first. Go away. Yeah. I remember the aquarium incident. Yeah, I like how she's making promises for her. Is that poisony? Who's white? Oh, no. I guess she nailed that. That's probably poisony. That's what I'm going to assume. Okay, then. Now I'm just waiting for things to go wrong. Because we're about 4 minutes-ish away from when we usually deal with our bad guys. Watch your step, everyone. Yeah, definitely a little bit foggy here. This is a nice little outing, though, the two of them going out to pray at a sunset together. Of course, I should have known. She just... So a little bit earlier than I thought, they made a move. Yeah, this is the place, but now there's dark clouds around us. Have we not noticed that yet? Oh yeah, there's the warrior, the samurai, the red one. Are they going to attack us? Yep, they're going to attack us. But they're inside of the cage, right? Not anymore. They were not ready for this. That was just some amazing animation. Yep. Yeah, they know what's up right about now. The Zaken have become the samurai, and now we're gonna have to become Precures to fight them. Yeah. It's time to leave. Oh wow, they are pretty big. I don't think we'll be able to escape. We did ride here on a boat, so I don't think we can get too far. Oh no, not Honoka's hair. Okay, now you've gone too far. You don't do that. Transform and beat him up, Honoka. You have my full support. And the person that gave us a ride's kind of not gonna help us get out. So, I guess I missed. Which I figured they did. I didn't think they just died there. So, she's currently fighting for her life. Thanks for asking. It's like all I know is Honoka is not playing with me today. So, Ryota, you got something to say? But they're late. Yeah, the dinner's gonna get cold. That's the biggest concern here. So yeah, they pretty much fill Hook, Line, and Sinker into Poisony's plan, trap. Yeah, the one we had was a lie. So... yeah, I did think it was a bit foggy, so it was weird that that one boat was willing to take them, but of course now we know why. But wow. Gotta respect the dad just doing whatever he's gotta do to rescue his daughter. It's pretty cool, but don't let go of the ore. But he's still going. Wow. That's why you need 2 ores. Lessons learned there. Meanwhile, you two really should transform right about now. They do have their things, right? I assume they do. Okay, yeah. Taking their sweet time transforming, but I guess they wanted to get some distance first. I don't know. Bum 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 bum. I always do like slightly too early. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The real ones. Bum 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 bum. Except no substitutes. I just realized how funny it is that they actually refer to themselves as Precure, you know? Like they're complimenting themselves by calling themselves pretty. That's kind of funny now that I think about it. Never really thought about that before. And... oh, that did not do much. Oh, God. Oof. Yeah, these guys are going to be difficult to fight. Just gonna slam into each other. Oh, actually, that was kind of cool. Yeah, that whole animation was great. Very dynamic battling there. We're still in trouble. Oh. Oh yeah, the classic thingy. I don't know what it's called, but oh, well, it's not. Okay, it wasn't exactly her doing, but still, it looked really cool. I like that a lot, but we're not great though. Oh yeah, Dad, can you help us battle the giant monsters with swords? And Poison is here. Don't. Yeah, things are not looking great right now. Oh, this is not fair at all. Come on, Nagisa, you gotta do the thing too. And is the dad gonna save them at the last seconds? And, oh. Oh, okay. I guess that's another option. Whatever saves us, I'll take what I can get. They did not approve of the flute. Oof. Ow. So maybe we should get out of here now? Did she not account for this? You should have heard the story. That was your fault. Should have done your research. Yeah, let's break out our black and white thunder and blow him up. You know, I guess that works too. Just have to contradict me, don't you? Precure rainbow therapy. That should do it, right? That flute saves the day. You have lost. Bye-bye. And now the dad shows up, now that everything's already settled. Yeah. That really was not a smart move. You know, your middle school daughter going on a boat all by herself to an island, not telling anyone. Yeah, I guess it was definitely in the wrong here. Like, not a good thing to do. Leisurely was an interesting translation. Well, yeah. You disappeared, almost got yourself killed, technically. Oh? That the island was founded by Tachibana Hibiki. Oh? And what did they fight for? Ah, okay. That is quite different. That's kind of what you guys do, huh? Combine your powers and battling together. She must have been quite something. What's the most important thing to you, Nagisa? I mean, I have my guess. Bath time? Or sauna? It's something time. Very slowly coming upstairs. It's okay, just learn your lesson. Just ran over to the arcade by himself. While they're having this, heart-to-heart moment over here. This guy. Kind of a weirdo, you know that? He's a dork, but, he's still her father, so... Oh, wow, okay. It got a little bit clingy real quick. Got a bunch of bags on one hand, a child on the other. Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot happened this episode. Wow, okay. Is it too heavy for you? I bet if she transformed, she could hold those better. Freaking Ryota just on his head. But yeah, first time they said Hibiki-jima, whatever it was called, the first thing that came to mind was Tachibana Hibiki, like maybe it was her own island. Because, Tachibana Hibiki is like my favorite anime protagonist ever, so of course she's what came to mind. Yeah, Poisony is definitely the most, like, clever, conniving, scheming kind of villain we've had on this show so far. Especially compared to the big guy. Like, he was very, low IQ, simple, me smash kind of strategies, Whereas freaking Poisony's, she tries to, use chocolate against Nagisa. She uses her friends against them. She lures into this island, probably. Okay. Well, but before I pause it, it showed some very cute girl in a tennis outfit. But anyway, that was the 15th episode Futari wa Precure. And this episode, it was family vacation time, right? We had Nagisa and Honoka both talk about how they were going on a family vacation. And my first thought was, oh no, we're going to be on different vacations, we're going to be attacked, and we'll be vulnerable, it'll be horrible, well, because we're going to be separated. But we can't be separated because we're Futari wa Precure, Futari, together, two people, together. Like, that's how we're supposed to be. And if we're separated, we're vulnerable, right? That was kind of what I thought. But then, you know, they both kind of mentioned lake or lakeside, whatever. So I thought, oh, maybe they're going to the same place, and that is in fact what happened. Now, the place we went to was obviously not quite what Nagisa was expecting. You know, like, I guess I'm not sure exactly what she was expecting, like some kind of fancy hotel or whatever. But it's just like, you know, Ryokan Reikusaido, like it was called, just this, you know, very traditional Japanese inn kind of place, right? So I don't see the problem personally, but she didn't seem too happy about it. But of course, the best thing about it was the fact that Honoka was there too, you know? And of course, Ryota's happy about that too, because he also likes Honoka, you know? They got attached at some point, right? So he's excited about that, you know? And he pretty much makes that pretty obvious. And it's kind of funny how he doesn't realize how obvious he makes it. That was pretty funny. But it's really great seeing like Honoka, Nagisa, like the whole family's like interacting together at this, you know, traditional Japanese inn. It's actually a really cool thing, right? So this, you know, family bonding time. And yeah, a lot of good came from that, you know. Nagisa in particular just like bonding with their own father, you know, because he went out there to save them and all that. But I'm getting ahead of myself with that. But first of all, we had a little bit of we had Nagisa and Honoka kind of walking around the inn at first, right? Talking about what a coincidence it is that we both ended up at the same place for like a family vacation, right? As if somebody was kind of orchestrating this whole thing, you know, pulling the strings on a puppet kind of thing. Like there's a mastermind behind all this. That's kind of what she was thinking, right? So she's kind of like, you know, she's thinking about that, right? And she's like, for instance, in here, right? And you know, when she said that, I wasn't thinking much about it really. I was just like, oh, Nagisa, you're so silly. That's pretty much what I thought. Then she opened the door, whatever, and right there was poisoning with this just deer in the headlights look on her face as she's like squished in there, like, you know, like a capsule hotel or something, you know, like, but yeah, I really can't get over the eyes. Like the eyes just like wide open, like this was not part of the plan. What do I do now? Maybe if I hold completely still, they won't notice me. That's kind of that look. That's kind of what that look was like. So then she just kind of shuts it, waits a couple seconds, then opens it again, and she's gone. You know? So yeah, that really surprised me. That really caught me off guard. I mean, if you watch my reaction, if you're watching this part here, I assume. So you know how much that surprised me. But wow, I really did not expect that. Like, it's just like, you open a drawer, what do you expect? Like, a flashlight, underwear, a book, you know, to be in there? And except it's the bad guy, just in a freaking drawer. Like, I don't know, that really just surprised me. So, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, once she was found in there, it was pretty clear that she, at the very least, knew about them coming here, but she probably, like, planned it all. Like, they didn't really go into detail on that at all, but I think we got enough evidence throughout the episode that it made it pretty clear that this was all part of her plan, right? She even, like, was the fake boat person to get them to the island, so yeah, I think it's pretty clear that she was pulling the strings here. So that's that. You got the story about the two, like, samurai fighting over a girl and all that, and the island, the legend, the sunset, the dreams come true, all that stuff. So did they actually specify what they specifically wanted from the sunset? I don't know if they did. I don't think they did. They're just like, yeah, today is a good chance for it. We should do that. That's... I know they said that. And then, yeah, friggin' Ryota just overhearing it all. And then we just bribed him with Honoka time to just leave us alone. That was also pretty funny. So yeah, they head over to the island, you know, and then we had some really funny scenes with, once we had the red and blue samurai pop up, there was a lot of just like funny, silly animation there. Like the really stilted, you know, what would you even describe that? It has, you know, just some stilted teeter-tottering thing and just like the eyes looking around. There was just a lot of comedic animation here. I really enjoyed this. It actually reminded me a little bit of a certain scene from Mahotsukai Precure. when they walked in. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers for that show, but when the two girls walked into an awkward situation, and they just like walked right back out. Like it reminded me of that, right? So it was. I quite liked it. That was funny. But yeah, this was a very dangerous threat because these things were big, they were powerful, they had big old swords, and luckily we were able to not die by them, so that's good. And the father actually really stepped up to go save Nagisa. So even if he's a bit of a dork, a bit of cringy, he's clearly a great father. I mean, there's no real denying that. So by the end of the episode, Nagisa definitely appreciated him a bit more, which is pretty nice. But yeah, the fight itself was pretty cool too. We got some pretty good dynamic stuff, I just love the shot when Nagisa and Honoka were like flung towards each other, and they kind of like hooked their arms, and then like spun and stuff. There was actually some good stuff there. So the father didn't actually accomplish much really. He mostly just like found them, scolded them and all that. But as far as the actual battle goes, he didn't help because of course he didn't, because he's a normal person, right? But yeah, luckily for them, the flute came up when it did, because otherwise they probably would have been finished there. But they shot their rainbow Precure therapy at it, and all was good. And Poisony is really salty because she lost, so yeah, everything's as it should be. But yeah, seriously, Nagisa, you shouldn't just go off to another island by yourself, without telling anyone. Like, that's really not a good idea. So, hopefully a lesson was learned there. And then, yeah, we had our final scene with Nagisa being very clingy with her dad, and also freaking Ryota trying to show off for Honoka, which did not go well at all. Did not go well at all. So, yeah, Poisony, she's definitely one of the more unpredictable villains. Like, you never know what she's gonna do. You never know. So, next episode she'll probably come up with something else, some other scheme. And I guess I'll just have to look forward to what that is. So, hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.